The little thing just hopped out of my uncle's lap and it was just running to me. It was just, I could feel it crawling, just crawling. Hi, Dad. Yo, as you can tell by the title, you know two things. One, this is a story time. Two, a squirrel ran up my leg. I have told this story to a lot of people in the past, and nobody seemed to believe me. Actually, I take that back. A lot of people did believe me, but I had to obviously put it on something that they knew I wouldn't lie about. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all back a couple stories. Not a couple stories, a couple years. I'm gonna take y'all back a couple years to when this whole thing even started, how it started, when it started, and where it started. Uncle Greg, if you watch this video, just remember it's your fault. Your fault. I was living in these apartment complexes with my dad. And my uncle, which is my dad's brother, he happened to live in one beside us. If I'm not mistaken. Was it beside us? I think. Dad or Uncle Greg, if one of y'all see this, y'all just correct me. I was a kid, so don't blame me, alright? So, yeah, my uncle, so from my understanding, if I can remember correctly, I'm not really 100% sure, but if I can remember correctly, my uncle, he was walking, I think he was walking through the apartment complex, and he noticed that some squirrels had fell out the tree. I guess they had fell out the nest, you know, onto the ground. So he, from my understanding, Uncle Greg, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. Oh God. So he saw the squirrels, looked at them, you know, I guess he thought it was cool, whatever, so he left. Then he came back to check on them. He had came back, and when he came back, the mom had gotten all of them except for one, I think. All of them except for one. And so he decided, I guess, to take on this little squirrel. He adopted the squirrel. I don't even know what to say about that, so I'm just gonna, okay? I think we were all at my aunt's house. We were all at my aunt's house, and I was just like, I was a little kid, and I remember him having it in his lap. We were all under the carport, because she had a carport. We were all under the carport, and I went over there. I went over there, and I was, you know, asking my uncle. I was like, you know, I want to touch it. You know, can I want to touch the squirrel? And so he was like, all right, well, go ahead, you can. Sorry, y'all. He said, yeah, you can pet it. So I pet the little squirrel or whatever, but I really wasn't too much messing with it. You know what I'm saying? This is a wild animal. So I pet the little squirrel, pet the squirrel. Next thing I know, I walk away from my uncle and, you know, him and the squirrel. I walk away down the other end of the carport. The other end of the carport. And I kid you not, out of nowhere, the little thing just hopped out of my uncle's lap and it was just running to me. I was looking at it like, oh my God. And it was just running. And I was standing up and I had on jeans. Man, that thing was running at me and it like went under my jeans. It went under my jeans, and then next thing I know, it started running up my leg. It was just, I could feel it crawling, just crawling. So I'm banging on it as it's running, because I'm screaming, I'm scared. I am scared. So I'm banging on it with my fist. I'm just bam. It's running up my leg, and I'm just banging it. I don't even know what to say. I just know as it's running up, I'm banging it, just banging. Because I am scared, and I remember feeling the little claws. I remember it running up my leg. It scared me so bad till when it come down to squirrels, I don't even mess with them, play with them, nothing. I don't even want to look at them, okay? So it was running up my leg, I was banging on it. Next thing I remember screaming, I was just like, or hitting it, because I was scared. So then my dad had came over there, and he had, literally my dad had to undo my pants and get the dang on squirrel out of my jeans. Out of my jeans. And ever since then, I have been terrified of squirrels. I have been terrified of squirrels. I mean, it just scared me so bad. I mean, I'm just like, bruh. Did this really just happen? Now that I think about it, this was actually a very short story time. It really was. Maybe I should have told a story that was kind of long, but I mean, this really wasn't even a long story. A squirrel ran up my leg. And honestly, what even made me think about doing this story time is I thought about it the other day, because the other day I was gonna walk to the gas station, literally just like right down the street. I was gonna go to the gas station, but one of my aunts happened to come to my house as I was walking out of my house, so she decided, you know, they took me. For the people who does know, my mom literally stays 2 seconds down the road from me. I stay in an apartment complex, she stay in a house, we literally that close, so I can walk over there in about not even 10 minutes. And my aunt dropped me off at the store, and you know, I'm feeling good, I'm in a good mood. I'm like, hey, I walk to mama's house. You know what I'm saying? I just walk on up the street, I'm good. I went in the store, I bought some Pop-Tarts, some Mountain Dew, and I also bought my aunt a knee-high peach soda. I left the store with my aunt, and I gave her a drink, and I'm like, all right, I'm finna walk to mama's house. I'm walking to my mom's house, I'm in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, in a good mood. And what's crazy is that I was actually gonna vlog it, but I didn't even vlog this. I said, you know, I told myself, I said I should vlog today, but then again, I decided not to. So anyway, man, I was walking, you know, I had my little bag, swinging my little bag of goodies in my hand. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go to my mama's house, I'm finna drink my soda, eat my Pop-Tarts, I'm finna chill, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna relax. You feel me? It wasn't too hot that day, so I was good. So anyway, I happened to pass by a nice little big old tree. This is now, I turned onto my mom's street. So next thing I know, I started hearing the birds. They just started, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a singing. Y'all know, birds sing to me, but this wasn't singing. This was like, I don't even know what it is. I could just hear them in the trees. They sounded like the way they was moving. If y'all ever seen Jurassic Park and you could hear the way them dinosaurs be shaking them trees, that's what it sounded like to me. So I happened to turn around, and I promise y'all, when I turned around, I saw that bird flying in my face like this. Y'all gotta excuse my language. But I swung my bag, I was swinging my bag, and I was trying to duck at the same time. And I was screaming, and when I scream, I scream. You know what I'm saying? It's not no, oh, it's like, ah, shit! I was threw my bag up, and I was like, ah, shit! So before I knew it, I was swinging so hard till somehow my bag flew out my hand. My bag was gone. And I just started running. I was running because I was down the street from my mom's house. At this point, I'm probably like, I don't know, it's 10 seconds away from her yard. So I started running. And I was yelling, running, making sure there wasn't no birds around me. You know, I was scared. I was running so hard. I was gone. So I busted through a porch. She has a closed-in porch. So I went in the porch and I closed and I was looking for the birds. I said, oh my God, a bird literally just chased me. I have never been chased by a bird. Would you even say it chased me? It flew me. That's really what I guess I could say it. The bird flew me. And it was so scary because, I mean, y'all, when I turned around, I kid you, it's like I made eye contact with that bird. And it's like he was flapping. And then like his little claws was like this. And it was just so scary. Anyway, I made it to my mom's porch. My grandma's sitting on the porch. She's laughing at me. She's laughing at me so hard. Laughing. My little brother is like, what? My little brother's 7. He came outside. He was like, what you screaming for? And I said, man, a bird just chased me. You ain't see that? He said, you scared of birds?
I said, yeah.
You feel me? I'm scared of birds. What you want me to say? It just chased me. So now I am officially scared of birds. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, so I told my little brother, I said, well, since you ain't scared, how about you go on down there, grab my bag, grab my bag, my snacks, all my snacks. I said, go grab my snacks, go grab my bag of snacks. So he said, I'll go. I ain't scared of no bird. I ain't scared of no bird. I said, okay, go on down there. So I went down there. I went down there with him because I didn't want him standing in the road by himself because he's only 7. And, you know, if somebody hit my brother with a car, you know what I'm saying? I might have to dupe somebody out, you know what I mean? Pop a couple tires, bust a couple windows. You never know. But, no, honestly, I'm very protective of all of my siblings. I didn't want him being, you know, so little. I didn't want him standing in the road by himself. So I stood in the road. I'm just a couple feet away from him. He's an armling, so I can grab him, boom, and go if I have to. You feel what I'm saying? That's that little brother protective instinct. So he just picking it up. He's like, shoot, man, you scared of birds? I got it. I said, all right, mister, you got it. Well, come on. Let's hurry up and get out the road. Because mind you, when I threw the bag fell around the area that the bird was coming at me in. So I said, okay, mister, you ain't scared, Mr. Brave. Let's get it. Let's go. He grabbed it. I grabbed it. When he handed me my bag, yo, I was so sad. I mean, I looked in there, both my pops, well, my soda, my Mountain Dew. My soda just busted everywhere. It was soda all in the bag. My Pop-Tarts was fine because, you know, they're in a little seal. But still, I wasted my soda. And anybody know when you eating a Pop-Tart, you need something to drink. Because you got all that bread, that icing. It's just, you need something to drink. Because Pop-Tarts are close to Popeye's biscuits. They're close. If you eat enough, it's close enough for me. So then I sat here, didn't have nothing to drink. So my grandma gave me something to drink to eat with my Pop-Tarts. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm just shaking. I'm scared. I'm shaking. I like a thing. Because I had my head in a puff. I had my hair in a puff. I didn't have an edge at the time. So I'm thinking maybe my head just looked like a rough nest. Maybe that's what he coming at me for. I don't know. I don't know what. All I could think of just the nails digging in the back of my neck. Chill. That's all I could think about. No. Shit. Everybody at the house decides they want to laugh at me. Everybody at home wants to decide and think that it's funny. I don't really see nothing funny, you know what I'm saying? Because a bird almost attacked me. It tried to catch me. If a bird flew me. A couple hours go by, and I'm just sitting in my mom's house. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm finna go into the house. I'm gonna go on a walk home. And this is the end of my story, y'all. I don't really know how long story times are, but this is the end of my story. Okay, I'm sorry, my story ain't that long. I just thought I would share it with you. Now let's proceed to the story. Now, so a few hours pass by and I decide I'm gonna go home, you know. So I'm walking, and I have to walk past this tree. So I'm walking past the tree, and next thing I know, I hear them little trees shaking again. So the only thing I can think in my head is either a whole team of birds finna flew me, or it's that same bird that's finna come get me. I don't even really know. I don't know. So at this point, I started speed walking. When I was speed walking, y'all, I was speed walking. I put the feet to the concrete. Do you hear me? I put the feet to the concrete. I was gone. I couldn't wait to get home. My mom's house and my house is in 2 totally different neighborhoods, but they're just close. But when I tell y'all, I didn't slow down till I got home. Y'all, I don't really know what else to say. This was not like the longest story time, but it was really a piece of a story time that I really thought I had to share with y'all because a squirrel ran up my leg and I was chased by a bird. If y'all like my story time, just give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. You know what it is, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, y'all, like, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, good night, blessed evening. Whenever you see this, I hope it was blessed for you, okay? So, all right.